You are someone of great value who recognizes your worth in the bigger picture. You possess a profound awareness of your own importance and won't settle for anything less than what you truly deserve. This reflects your strong self-esteem and the respect you have for yourself. You are committed to maintaining your standards and refuse to accept mediocrity. You seek the best because you believe in your own worth. The person in your life, while they may not always express their thoughts and feelings, is on a similar path of self-discovery and striving for balance. They are working towards achieving harmony in different areas of their life, just as you are. They are focused on personal growth, trying to find equilibrium between their professional and personal life, their dreams and reality, and their strengths and weaknesses. They are on a journey to discover harmony within themselves and their environment. This person admires you for who you are, appreciating both your serious and playful sides. They value your ability to be focused and determined when necessary, while also being lively and spirited when the atmosphere is light. They find this balance in your personality both intriguing and endearing. Trust is a foundational element of your relationship with them. They trust you more than they have ever trusted anyone else, and this trust is grounded and well-founded. Their trust in you is rooted in the loyalty and honesty you have consistently shown over time. You have demonstrated your trustworthiness through your actions and words repeatedly, instilling a profound sense of trust in them toward you. This person has a unique ability, almost an intuitive knack, for reading the energy of those around them. They can sense people's feelings and emotions and know how much to give in any situation, as well as when to fully surrender in a relationship. They possess the wisdom to understand the dynamics of give and take, knowing when to hold on and when to let go. When they connect with your energy, they feel a sense of safety, warmth, and comfort, finding solace in your presence, a feeling of being at home. Your energy resonates with them on a deep level, making them feel understood and accepted. They see you as a kind-hearted person, compassionate and empathetic. Now, they are at a point where they feel more confident about starting anew with you. They are ready to turn over a new leaf and begin a fresh chapter in their life together. In the past, they were held back by a fear of being alone, clinging to stagnant situations that prevented them from moving forward. However, they have now overcome this fear and realize that solitude is an opportunity for self-discovery. They are no longer afraid of being alone. They are ready to embrace change and move forward. They are even willing to risk everything for you, ready to step out of their comfort zone and take a leap of faith for the sake of your relationship. This demonstrates their love and commitment to you. They are prepared to embark on a new journey of love and togetherness with you. I find myself overwhelmed by a longing that is deeper and more intense than anything I've ever felt. This yearning is for our relationship to thrive and become the beautiful connection I know it can be. The absence of your presence in my life torments me, creating a pain that is almost unbearable, akin to the fiery depths of hell burning me from within. When I'm engulfed in this pain, I sometimes struggle to control my emotions. Anger wells up inside me, a fierce, uncontrollable rage that is difficult to contain. I often find myself saying and doing things I don't truly mean, words escape my lips that I wish I could take back, and actions occur that I wish I could undo. I want to take this moment to apologize for my ongoing ignorance and the pain I've caused you. I'm truly sorry for the hurt my words and actions have inflicted upon you. During this time, I was struggling with personal issues related to codependency. This struggle consumed me, leaving me feeling weak and vulnerable. In an attempt to mask this weakness and hide my vulnerability, I began behaving in toxic ways. I became egotistical, putting on a facade of masculinity that wasn't authentic to me. However, I want you to know that I am actively working through these issues. I am taking steps to overcome my codependency and to become a better person and partner. Right now, my heart feels shattered into a million pieces. The pain I'm feeling is so intense, so overwhelming, that I've been hiding it from everyone around me. I put on a brave face, pretending everything is fine, but inside, I'm falling apart. I regret turning my back on you and playing mind games that were unfair and hurtful. I regret the decisions I made and the actions that led us to this place. I once thought distance would be the solution to our problems, that by putting space between us, I could move on and get over the feelings I have for you. But I was wrong. The distance hasn't dulled my feelings, it has only amplified them. My heart and soul yearn for you now more than ever, longing for your presence, your touch, your love. I know you're tired of the distance, the time it's taken, and my inconsistent behavior. I can see how much all of this has worn you down, and for that, I am truly sorry. Now, I'm faced with choices. I could try to take more time to work on myself, addressing the deeper issues that caused these problems in the first place. The advantage of this would be ensuring that when I do reach out again, I would be in a better place emotionally, ready to offer stability and the love you deserve. The downside, though, is that this requires more time apart, and I understand you're already drained from waiting. Alternatively, I could bridge the gap between us now, apologize more sincerely, and try to rebuild our connection immediately. The advantage is that we could start healing together sooner, showing you how much I value and miss you. The risk, however, is that I might not be fully healed yet, and I don't want to hurt you again if I slip back into old patterns before I've worked through everything. It's a difficult decision, and I want to be honest about where I am. But no matter what, I deeply regret what's happened, and my heart remains with you. I want to share everything with you, to open up and let you in, but for that to happen, I need your trust. I need you to look beyond my past mistakes and not judge me based on them. I am not the same person I used to be, and I strive every day to become a better version of myself. I hope you can see this and give me the chance to prove it to you. Even in the quietest moments, the silence between us is filled with unspoken words of love. I have never stopped loving you, and my feelings remain as strong as ever. You are my ultimate joy, my beacon of happiness in a world that can often feel overwhelming. You are everything I have ever desired, the embodiment of my dreams and aspirations. My heart beats for you, and my thoughts are consumed by your memory. I yearn for a balanced relationship with you, one where giving and receiving are equal. I want to share my life with you and experience both the highs and lows together. I no longer wish to come across as selfish or arrogant. My past behavior starkly contrasts my current intentions. Your absence has been a harsh teacher, but it has shown me the true value of your presence. They have come to realize that without you, their world feels incomplete. The thought of reconciliation is always on their mind, a persistent reminder they can't shake. Their heart is being drawn back to you, like a moth to a flame. The pull is irresistible, and their feelings are too strong to ignore. All they desire is to spend quality time with you, creating memories that will last a lifetime. They long for a moment of peace, where they can rest their head on your shoulder and forget their worries. They want to lose themselves in your presence and find solace in your arms. They've noticed a shift in your focus, recognizing that you are concentrating more on yourself than on them. You're no longer forcing the connection or trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. This change in your behavior is encouraging them to step out of their comfort zone and take the initiative. They are ready to lead and show you they are serious about making this relationship work. There's something about you that sets a standard they strive to meet. You are a strong pillar of strength in their life. You are loyal, and your faithfulness speaks volumes about your character. Your independence is a trait they greatly admire, and your trustworthiness makes your word as good as gold. Above all, you are enigmatic, a mystery they are eager to unravel. They are preparing to demonstrate their love for you and show that their feelings are genuine. They want to explain why they disappeared from your life, providing closure to a chapter that has lingered too long. They are ready to face the consequences of their actions and make amends for their mistakes. They want to prove their love for you and show that they are deserving of your affection. They wish to ensure that their love for you is not just a fleeting emotion but a feeling that endures the test of time. They want to be with you, to share their life with you, and to create a future filled with love, happiness, and mutual respect. They are ready to take the next step and hope you are too, ready to embark on this journey of love with them, because without you, their life feels incomplete. You are their missing piece, the one who completes them, and they eagerly anticipate starting this new chapter with you. A wave of nostalgia washes over me when I reflect on our past interactions, the playful banter, the subtle flirting, and the deep, meaningful conversations we shared. You were the first person with whom I felt a profound emotional connection, as if our souls were intertwined, speaking a shared language and understanding each other on a level that transcended the superficial. Your personality is truly inspiring. You possess a rare fearlessness and admirable strength, marching to the beat of your own drum and focusing on impressing yourself rather than seeking validation from others. This authenticity is something I deeply respect. It reflects your character and self-assuredness. In the past, I confess that I didn't fully understand you. I was caught up in a world heavily influenced by the opinions and judgments of others, allowing external factors to dictate my thoughts and actions. I can be the partner you deserve, someone who uplifts and supports you. I was a toxic person, my negativity seeping into every aspect of my life. But then I saw you, your sensibility and emotional maturity became a beacon of light in my darkness. You showed me a different perspective, a new way of living. You were unlike anyone I had ever met, unique in your own right. Your grace and the powerful feminine energy you radiate captivated and inspired me. Looking back, I realize I wasted so much time running away from you, perhaps out of fear of confronting my feelings and facing the truth. But now I want to change that. I want to be straightforward and express my feelings without hesitation. I admire you deeply. Your fearlessness, strength, authenticity, emotional maturity, and grace, all these qualities make you the incredible person that you are. I am truly grateful for having known you and for the opportunity to connect with you on such a profound level. Moving forward, I hope to continue learning from you and growing alongside you. I aspire to be more like you, fearless, strong, and authentic. I want to be a better person, not just for myself but for you, because you deserve nothing but the best. I want to be the best version of myself for you. Thank you for being you and for the amazing person that you are. Thank you for showing me a different perspective, for helping me grow, and most importantly, for being a part of my life. I look forward to continuing this journey with you, creating more beautiful memories together. I hope that in the future, we can build a stronger connection and a deeper bond. You have taken back your personal power, freeing yourself from the low vibrational energy that once held you back. This significant and transformative change not only enhances your life but also creates a ripple effect that helps your partner in their journey to regain their own personal power from a karmic situation. This process of liberation and empowerment marks a crucial turning point in both your journeys. Your partner, who once felt secure in your dynamic, now experiences a profound sense of powerlessness and worthlessness in your absence. They can sense your energetic withdrawal, stirring a complex mix of emotions within them. Rather than pushing them away, this withdrawal is actually drawing them closer to you. They are beginning to understand that the comfortable complacency they once had is no longer sustainable. The breadcrumbs they used to offer, which you have now firmly rejected, represent a pattern of behavior and treatment that you will no longer accept. By recognizing your departure from these breadcrumbs, your partner sees that you are breaking free from negativity and toxicity in all forms. This realization serves as a wake-up call for them. They recognize that if they don't make a decisive and timely move toward you, they risk being left behind in the emotional and spiritual progress you are achieving. The possibility of losing you is something they are not willing to accept passively. The fear of abandonment is driving them to take action, prompting them to confront their own shortcomings and the karmic cycles that have kept them stuck. Your partner is now craving you in a deep and profound way. This longing goes beyond the physical, it is rooted in a deep spiritual desire. They want to express the depth of their feelings and convey that the love they have for you is pure and everlasting. This love transcends the ordinary, reaching into the very essence of their being. They are fully aware that their journey back to you involves their own healing and growth as much as it does rekindling your connection. Right now, they are on an accelerated path of healing. They are aligning themselves with the signs and synchronicities of the universe, guiding them toward a higher state of being. This alignment is not coincidental but a direct result of the spiritual and emotional work they are doing. They are becoming increasingly attuned to the cosmic messages that are helping them navigate this transformative period. However, this rapid progress brings with it a sense of anxiety. They are eager to communicate with you, to bridge the gap that has developed between you, and to reassure you of their commitment and intentions as they move on from their karmic cycle. Your partner is beginning to grasp the indestructible nature of the soul bond you share. This connection is not easily broken by the challenges of everyday life. It transcends time and space, rooted in a deeper spiritual reality. They are learning that while endings can be painful, they are necessary steps toward new beginnings. These new beginnings are filled with potential and promise, providing both of you with an opportunity to grow and evolve together. The journey you've undertaken, from reclaiming your personal power to influencing your person's awakening, demonstrates the interconnectedness of your paths. Your partner's personal evolution is not an isolated experience, it is intricately linked to the growth of those around you. As you break free from negativity and embrace your true self, you are inadvertently lighting the way for others to follow suit. Your partner's journey toward you reflects this dynamic, showcasing the power of mutual growth and healing. Before I met you, my life was a blur of routine and obligations. Each day felt like an endless cycle of tasks and responsibilities, seamlessly blending into the next without any genuine sense of purpose or fulfillment. I strictly adhered to others' expectations, often to the extent of neglecting my own desires and needs. If someone assigned me a task, I would tackle it without question, even if it meant sacrificing my happiness or well-being. My primary motivation was the approval of others. I was driven by an ingrained need to appear perfect in everyone's eyes, even if it left me feeling isolated and emotionally drained. On the surface, my life seemed orderly. I was the dependable person who always got things done. Yet inside, I grappled with a profound sense of emptiness and loneliness. My mind was perpetually filled with doubts and questions about my path and purpose. Why was I doing all of this, and what did I truly want from life? However, I kept these questions to myself, fearing that voicing them would make me seem weak or incapable. I believed that to be perceived as strong and competent, I needed to suppress my doubts and soldier on without complaint. As I continued to suppress my feelings, the burden of my emotions became increasingly heavy. I was so focused on fulfilling others' expectations that I lost touch with my own identity and desires. The constant need for validation took a toll on my mental and emotional well-being. I felt like I was living a double life, outwardly successful and composed, but inwardly battling a growing sense of discontent and frustration. This disconnect made it challenging for me to genuinely connect with others, as I was always hiding behind a mask of perfection that concealed my true self. Then you entered my life, and everything changed. From our very first meeting, there was something about you that put me at ease. It felt like I had finally found someone who could see me for who I truly was, beyond the facade I had carefully constructed. Your presence brought an unparalleled sense of calm and comfort, like finding a missing piece of a puzzle I didn't even know I was trying to complete. For the first time in a long while, I felt understood and accepted. Our conversations became a source of immense joy and relief. Talking to you made me feel alive and rejuvenated. It was as if you had the power to lift the heavy burden I had been carrying for so long. I no longer felt the pressure to be perfect or to constantly seek approval. You made me realize that it was okay to have doubts and to question my life. You showed me that vulnerability is not a sign of weakness but rather a strength that fosters genuine connections. Your support and understanding gave me the confidence to confront my suppressed emotions and address the questions I had been avoiding. I began to recognize that my worth wasn't determined by how well I met others' expectations but by how true I was to myself. This shift in perspective was liberating. It allowed me to start living authentically and fulfilling my own needs instead of conforming to an impossible ideal of perfection. I embraced my imperfections and the unique qualities that define me. Being with you has been a transformative experience. You've helped me see the beauty in vulnerability and the strength in authenticity. You've taught me that true happiness comes from within and cannot be achieved through constant external validation. With you, I have learned to appreciate the present moment and find joy in the simple things. I feel more confident and self-assured than ever, filled with love and gratitude for the positive impact you've had on my life. Meeting you has been a turning point for me. You've helped me break free from the constraints of my old life and embrace a new way of being that aligns more closely with my true self. I'm no longer driven by the need to be perfect or to meet others' expectations. Instead, I focus on living authentically, which brings me genuine happiness and fulfillment. For this, I am eternally grateful. Your partner understands the profound strength of the bond you share, recognizing that this love story is destined to be fulfilled despite current obstacles. They are channeling their frustration toward the karmic people and situations in their life, as they miss you intensely. This separation has created a void that they struggle to fill, manifesting in their actions and emotions. Initially, your partner underestimated you, completely misreading your character and the resilience of your connection. They believed that your relationship wouldn't withstand the test of time and would fade away like many others. This misjudgment led them to make choices that now fill them with regret and sorrow. As days pass, they reflect on their mistake and realize just how wrong they were. They now recognize the depth of your bond and how essential you are to their happiness and well-being. Your silence has become a powerful force in this dynamic. It's not just the absence of words but a profound statement that communicates so much. This silence torments them, creating a sense of unease and longing that they cannot escape. While they feel upset with you for not reaching out and breaking the silence first, they cannot ignore that this very silence has captured their full attention. They find themselves constantly thinking about you, wondering what you're doing and anticipating your next move. This preoccupation with your silence has led them to observe you closely, even spying on you in subtle ways to gather any hint or clue about your feelings and intentions. The lack of communication between you is causing them significant pain. It's a daily struggle for them, a wound that refuses to heal. They initiated this distance, perhaps believing it would be for the best or would lead to some clarity. However, the reality has been far from what they expected. The silence they thought would provide space has instead created a chasm of longing and regret. Now, they are praying and searching for a way to bridge this gap, seeking a resolution to end the unbearable silence. What they desire most is a heart-to-heart conversation with you. They long for a moment of vulnerability where both of you can lay everything on the table. They want to express their regrets, apologize for their misjudgments, and convey just how much they miss you. In their mind, this conversation is the key to healing the rift that has formed between you. They believe that through honest and open dialogue, you can both find a way to move forward together. Your partner is now in a state of reflection and longing, caught between the pain of the present and the hope for a reconciled future. They recognize the mistakes they made and the consequences those mistakes have had on your relationship. Despite the current silence, their heart is filled with unspoken words, unexpressed emotions, and a desperate wish for reconciliation. In the midst of their frustration and regret, they cling to the hope that this love story is still meant to be fulfilled. They believe in the strength of your bond and are willing to do whatever it takes to restore what has been lost. Their actions and thoughts are now driven by a singular goal: to reunite with you and rebuild the relationship on a foundation of mutual understanding and love. The journey ahead may not be easy, but your partner is prepared to face it, armed with the realization of their past mistakes and the desire to make amends. They await the moment when silence will be broken, and words of reconciliation can pave the way for a renewed connection. In the end, they hold on to the belief that true love will prevail and that your love story will indeed be fulfilled.